Hi, y'all. My name is Ashley, and my reading strategy's name is Building Vocabulary. Building vocabulary is my main focus when working with ELs who may not know any English or is speaking primarily one specific language at home, because that is so important. In order to read, we have to have vocabulary. In order to understand the English language, we must build a vocabulary first. And what I mean by building their vocabulary is I start off with the basics. It depends on, it just varies from age, because right now I'm working with a young lady who's in the 4th grade, speaks no English at all, primarily Spanish. So what I do with her is when I work with her one-on-one, I do flashcards. I start off with the basics, colors, shapes, showing her pictures. Then I take the pictures away and just show her the words to see if I'm actually building her vocabulary or if she's just memorizing what the picture is. So there's so many different techniques that we have to use, because without vocabulary, how does that child know how to put together a sentence using our prepositional words, the, and, under? Okay, and another thing that I like to do is use these beginner books. These beginner books are very, very useful. This helps the children to understand and shows them how to put words together to form a sentence. Just like, for instance, if the child doesn't know English, how can I expect her to tell me a sentence? How can I expect her to know these things? You have to start off with the basics with all of the ELs. Of course, some ELs are going to be more advanced than others because some of them already know the English languages and have been learning it. But when we start off with ELs that have no idea or any knowledge of the English language, we must start off with the basics. I also like to use flashcards with my ELs. These are the flashcards. Sometimes my flashcards have pictures, sometimes they don't, and I just do this every chance I get. Just repeat, because repetition is the key also when it comes to teaching ELs the English language, and showing them and teaching them and showing them examples. I also, when I'm reading the books, I read the book first and then I allow my EL to read the book after me, and then I can hear how, if they're understanding it or if they're struggling with any words that I may need to help them with, we can do it then. And another big thing, guys, we have to make this fun for the ELs. We can't sit in a monotone voice all the time and just talk and expect for them to listen. No, reading is fun. We have to show them that reading is fun. And once you learn the basics of reading, the sky is the limit. But we have to learn the basic fundamentals when it comes to reading. So with that being said, always remember, vocabulary. We must build vocabulary. Once we have vocabulary, is then when we can have these kids go to the sky is the limit for them. So thank you so much. Remember, building vocabulary is the key.